morning, all. So I moved into this house almost a year and a half ago, and I had every intention of turning my basement into my craft room. But, life happens. Long story, not getting into it right now, but it left me tired and devastated and unable to do what I wanted to do. Well, with this January lockdown and it being winter and crappy outside, and I don't want to go outside, I finally got to do my craft room. So, welcome to my 70s basement, aka Yarnia. Let's do a tour. All right. So, we come in. Now, this corner over here has been dedicated to my sister in law, who is a painter. This is one of her paintings here. She needed a spot to set up where she didn't have to break down every time when she was done painting. So that's what she's got here in this corner. This is where the bar used to be. That's the chunk that's left. I couldn't take it out because there's stuff in the floor that needs to be protected. All right, now over here, we have all of my pattern books, my how-to books, my magazines, all nicely organized on the shelf. And I have a stereo for music. Yay! Now let's turn this way. So over here is my weaving books. I'm going to have all my other crafts transferred onto that shelf as well. And this is my rigid heddle loom, my tool cart for weaving. And moving along this wall, that's the window where the boys like to sit. They go from there to there and up to there and they watch the birds. So these are all my luxury yarns, all laid out in a bookcase. And then we have my table, which takes up the center of the room. And I have all my stations set up here. So right here, hiding under the cardboard so it's safe, is my hackle 2-pitch. Here we have my ball winder. And this is my Amish Swift back here. So I just set that up when I want to wind fiber. This is a knitting machine that I was given. And I've just been learning how to use it. So I wanted it set up for ease of access so I can work with it more. Then I left myself some space to do work. In here are all my tools. This is like odds and ends, markers, scissors, fiber treatment, that sort of thing. And this is my first drum carder that I purchased. This is Spike, and he has, I believe it's 72 TPI cloth on him. Over here we have odds and sods, all little tools, buttons, add-ins, all the fun stuff is all on this shelf. So that's only half the basement. This is the other half. This is my 60s, 70s era furniture that I inherited from the previous owner. And guys, it is so comfortable. And I mean, this stuff was kept immaculate. I love having this. So I have my nice seats around the fireplace, my TV, which I haven't hooked up yet, but I will. And my Wii. Got to play Rock Band, But coming around over here, this is my motorized drum carder. I have had this for about a year and I really haven't gotten the hang of it yet. So I'm going to be doing some videos on figuring out my motorized drum carder because honestly, I've been sucking at using it. So I want to get better. And the only way to get better is to practice. So this is my motorized drum carder station. And I have bits and drabs of fiber in all these boxes. And then I have a whole rack of other fibers for blending, some bats and whatnot. So that's all set up in that corner. And then around this chair here, this is stuff to be sorted, my frog pond and whatnot. I need to finish that up, and then I will bring my spinning wheels down and I can sit in front of the fire and spin. It's far from perfect yet, guys. Let me flip this around. So it's not perfect yet, but it is usable. Here's Bobble. You gonna say hi, Bobble? He's such a cutie. He always wants to be with me, so he's always wandering around after me. So while my studio is far from perfect, it is functional now, so I can come down in the morning, go to work, do a few hours in my studio, and then when I'm done, I can just go home upstairs. Oh, I forgot to show you one more thing. Hold on, let me get the lights on. This is my dye room. Okay, so it's a laundry room, but I have also turned it into my dyeing room. There's my tripod, lights, nice sink. So I have a nice big table here. You can see I've been concocting, brewing stuff. Then over here we have bags for washing fleece. We have needle felting stuff. We have wet felting stuff, towels. All my equipment is up on the shelves. Mixing and dyeing stuff, it's all in here. There's some roving for dyeing. And then up here I have my fiber reactive dyes, and here are all my acid dyes. I'm switching over to Greener Shades. They're certified organic, so I'm just using up my other stuff. I have some Jacquard and some Country Classics to use up. So I'll use them up, and then I will be using strictly Greener Shades. And then down here, I have actually bolted some of those floor mats to the wall. And this is where I block projects. So they're easier to do. And that was Bobo saying, hey, what are you doing? He's such a cutie. So now I can just come in here at any time. And when I have it cleaned up, I can set up and be dyeing in no time at all. So thanks for joining me for my studio tour. We'll be doing exciting things down here in the coming weeks. And I'm glad you joined me for this. Thanks so much. Bye.